gen personne, papa m'pa gen personne. C'est m'pa gen personne, c'est ou c'est m'pa gen personne, papa m'pa gen personne. C'est m'pa gen personne, c'est m'pa gen personne. Jésus m'pa gen personne, c'est m'pa gen personne. C'est m'pa gen personne, c'est ou moi plein devant Jésus, mon yo bagin. C'est m'pa gen personne, c'est m'pa gen personne. Jésus m'pa gen personne, mon Dieu m'pa gen personne. C'est m'pa gen personne, moi plein devant Jésus.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, baby. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, baby. Nice to meet you. Pourquoi nous rencontrer? Pourquoi gagner longtemps que nous t'ai rencontré? En vérité, pourquoi nous rencontrer? Nous content. Pourquoi gagner longtemps nous rencontrer? Pourquoi gagner longtemps que nous t'ai rencontré? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, baby. Nice to meet you. I'm very glad to meet you. Nice 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 to meet you, baby. Nice to meet you.
Bienvenue à Des Chapelles. Welcome to Des Chapelles. Des Chapelles is a small community of about 14,000 people, 2.5 hours north of Port-au-Prince. From the main highway, one would turn into the corridor, which is the main street of Des Chapelles, and it leads you to the hospital Albert Schweitzer.
Leur mandel pour 5, li ba ou pour 10. Leur mandel pour 10, li ba ou pour 15. Leur mandel pour 15, li ba ou pour 20. A tout dégui la donne. Cependant, yo-yo pas bel garçon. Mais pourtant, yo-yo très sympathique. Ça pas qu'on yo-yo. Cherchez qu'on est yo-yo. Yo-yo. Pas parler français. Li qu'on dit, mademoiselle, je vous aime. Yo-yo, pas parler anglais. Li qu'on dit, my darling, I love you. Leur mandel pour 5, li ba ou pour 10. Leur mandel pour 10, li ba ou pour 15. Leur mandel pour 15, li ba ou pour 20. A tout est qui l'attend. Cependant, yo-yo, pas bel garçon.
The people of Des Chapelles live in very modest houses that are made of stone, masonry, or wood, and are often painted very colorfully in the Haitian style.
La paix, oh la paix, la paix pour Haïti. Oh la paix, oh la paix pour Haïti. Nous tous c'est Haïtiens. Faut que nous vivions dans le remède. On marche main en main. Pour nous faire ces chemins. Oh la paix, oh la paix pour Haïti. Oh la paix.
In Des Chapelles, there's no running water, so daily, people of all ages must go to the local well and get the water they need for the day. Deschapelles is an agricultural region. Most people are farmers there. The food that they grow is sold at marketplaces. The market is the center of activity in most regions in Haiti. This is where people go to purchase their food. Since in Deschapelles there is no electricity, people go to the marketplace daily to buy their food.
Why them chanter ça? Mon compère, oui. Ah oulo, 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 mon compère, oui. Why them chanter ça? Mon compère, oui. Ah oulo, 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 mon compère, oui. Why them chanter ça? Mon compère, oui. Ah oulo, 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 mon compère, oui. C'est chita n'a gardé. Nous c'est tout pour la vie menacée, vrai. Fondé de me chanter ça. Mon compère, oui. Ah oulo, 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 mon compère, oui. Fondé de me chanter ça. Mon compère, oui. Ah oulo, 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 mon compère, oui. Muncho oulo, frère. Muncho oulo, frère. Muncho oulo, mon compère, oui. Ah oulo, 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 mon compère, oui. Fondé de me chanter ça. Mon compère.
One of the major items purchased at the market is charcoal. Charcoal is the major source of fuel for cooking since there's no electricity. And one of the resulting problems from that is that most of the mountains have been deforested.
I think that the history of the property here is very interesting. There is a colonial aqueduct right up the road which carried water for colonial sugar millers. And then in the 1920s, I think it was, the Standard Fruit Plantation came and established a plantation here for bananas. So they built beautiful stone houses up on the campus. They left because of a banana blight. My stepfather spoke to the president, Magloire, who agreed that he could use this land for his hospital.
We're here in the front of the hospital where people start to come at about 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll get about 200 outpatients coming in here every day.
Toi feuille, toi racino, je t'ai oublié, ramassé, songer. Toi feuille, toi racino, je t'ai oublié.
We're a referral hospital, so most of them have come to us from other clinics or dispensaries in the valley.
Je t'ai oublié, ramassé, songer. Moins qu'un bassin sans chiot, toi fait, tomber la donne. Je t'ai oublié, ramassé, songer.
We're going to celebrate this week our 56th anniversary, and in our 56 years we've evolved a great deal. This has always been a target of ours, to get to the staff to be primarily Haitian. Inside the hospital we have about 124 beds, sometimes more at night, and that has the medicine department and also pediatrics and a malnutrition unit, and also OBGYN, just for high-risk deliveries. Most deliveries are done in the home with granny midwives whom we train.
Point final, yo, toi fais tomber dans bassin moins. Toi fais tomber dans bassin. Même pas parler bas, toi fais tomber dans bassin moins. Toi fais.
This is really only the center of what is a much broader organization. We also have 4 dispensaries of our own, 2 in the valley here and then 2 in the high mountains. So we're very lucky. We have a wide range of services that we can provide here. As you can see, there's a big need. Toi fais tomber dans bassin moi.
We took a number of instruments down and a pile of music and introduced ourselves to this lovely group of Haitian men who had already organized themselves into a fanfare band. From what we could gather, some of them read music, some of them didn't. They all played by ear in one key and triple forte. So our mission was to introduce them to some subtleties of learning to play music on a little higher level, or a different level, shall we say. So we rehearsed twice a day. At the end of the week, after all this rehearsal time, we were able to play for a celebration for the anniversary of the Hôpital Albert Schweitzer. And the musicians all assembled at the top of the street at the hospital, and they played music on the way down.
Deschapelles has a lot of really, really good tennis players, and the reason they're really, really good is because there is the tennis court left over from the Standard Fruit days that is available to the public, and they always yearned for somebody who was a pro to come down and help them. And I had a friend, John DeLong, who was interested in coming down. He worked with their students, but he also taught them to coach the students better. One of the things that the coaches were concerned about is the fact that they have a lot of kids they're coaching who don't go to school. And we opened up something that's called a coin d'enrichissement, a nice little enrichment corner where the kids who know how to read can work with the kids who don't know how to read. So that program continues. One of the things that these schools do not have is manipulative materials. So we agreed to go down there, and we held a workshop with the teachers. We wanted to train the teachers so that the teachers would be the ones who go back into the schools and introduce the materials to their students. So we had a glorious week, recreating children's classrooms. One of our goals for all these projects is to leave the participants with materials that they can use that will augment their abilities. So we left all these manipulatives with the teachers to take to their schools and to introduce them to their children.
Ça c'est 2. Quand tu vois 1, c'est plus bon. Ça c'est 2. OK.
The need for a library in Haiti, this part of Haiti, Des Chapelles, is very, very important. When the earthquake happened, Sister Cities Essex Haiti was formed, and we developed a collaborative relationship with this organization called ODS. They worked together to determine what was the first project they would like to have implemented. Because the kids had no place to study at night, and education is extremely important to Haitians, they felt that they should find some place where they could study. They also don't have books the way we do in the United States. Books are cherished, but most Haitians, when they go to school, have to either borrow, or there's only one book for the classroom, and it's primarily the traditional French system of education, where it's rote learning.
The building is more than a library, it's a community center. It's a place where organizations such as ODS can meet, and maybe other organizations can form and help create more of an economic development in that town. The library is located near the corridor in Des Chapelles. It is about a half an acre in size. It is flat, it's open, and it is ideal for construction. There will be a masonry wall around the perimeter of the site. Just inside the entry of the wall will be a gatehouse. Also located in the front of the site is a well, which will be a community well accessible to everyone in the public. Also in front of the library building will be 2 large gardens. They're community gardens for educational purposes. And the library building itself is about 3,000 square feet. Because of the tropical climate, we have used passive design techniques such as large overhangs, large expanses of screened panel, and a roof monitor that is operable to help draw the hot air out of the building.
We have made many trips to Des Chapelles to work with Odessa and the Odessa Library Committee. We return to Essex, we take their input, and we workshop to incorporate as much as possible their ideas into the design of the library.
We are very fortunate to have the support of Jean-Claude Lexine, who grew up in Deschapelles but has lived in Brooklyn for the last 20 years or so. When he heard that we were looking for land upon which to build the library, he offered a very nice parcel of land, and we're very fortunate to have his assistance. ODS is an acronym for Organisation de Développement Économique et Social. It was formed in 2007 by a group of people in Des Chapelles who wanted to work on the economic and social issues in their community. It is all volunteer, and everybody in the community is welcome.
Long time ago, when girl and Larry Mellon came to this place, oh Lord, they were amazed.
One of the strengths of Sister Cities Essex Haiti, and one that differentiates us from many organizations doing work in Haiti, is Jennifer Grant's long-standing commitment to Haiti and its people. She's been going there since about the 1950s and has a deep understanding and a rich appreciation of Haiti, its people, and its culture. She is invaluable to our forging forward on many projects in Haiti. Sister Cities Essex Haiti does 3 things. First, we raise awareness in southeastern Connecticut about Haiti and Deschapelles. Second, we collaborate with Odessa, a volunteer organization in Deschapelles, on projects that they identify as needed or desirable. And third, we support Hospital Albert Schweitzer because they tend to the health needs of the people in the Artibonite Valley. And without good health, we wouldn't be able to do much. People throughout the world have a universal desire that we all share, to improve our lives and to improve the lives for our children. That is a commonality that Haitians also share. Haiti is a spiritual place. That desire, that commonality, is what compels a mother to rise pre-dawn and climb to the top of the mountain to pray for a better life for her and her children.
Okay.
Don't get that.